I'm a wildlife photographer. Remote locations, long stretches alone, weeks in the field without seeing another person. You learn to read the natural world. Animal behavior, weather patterns, the way a forest sounds when something is off. 4 weeks ago, the forest went completely silent and never fully recovered. I was camped in old-growth forest documenting wolf activity. 18 days in, good footage, no problems. On the 19th morning, every sound stopped. No birds, no insects, no wind movement, just absolute silence pressing in from every direction. Animals don't go quiet like that without a reason. I broke camp immediately and hiked 6 miles to my truck. Drove to the nearest town and sat in a diner for 3 hours just being around people. Felt ridiculous. Went back the next day in full daylight, retrieved my equipment, reviewed every card. The camera traps had captured something before they were turned around. I broke camp immediately and hiked 6 miles to my truck. Drove to the nearest town and sat in a diner for 3 hours just being around people. Felt ridiculous. Went back the next day in full daylight, retrieved my equipment, reviewed every card. The camera traps had captured something before they were turned around. Same image on all 8 cameras. Shot from different angles, different distances. All time stamped within the same 60-second window, a figure standing at the edge of my camp watching my tent. I couldn't make out details, too dark, too much tree cover. But the shape was wrong. Too tall, proportions slightly off in a way I couldn't articulate. I sent the images to 2 colleagues without context and asked what they thought they were looking at. Both responded within the hour. Neither knew I had sent the same image to the other. Both said the same 3 words: don't go back. I didn't go back. Submitted my wolf footage, took some local work, tried to forget the shape in those photographs. Mostly succeeded. Weeks passed. Normal life resumed its rhythm, then my editor called. Said the wolf footage was incredible, but there was something strange in the background of several shots. Asked if I knew what it was. I said no and asked him to send me the frames. The figure was in my wolf footage. 18 days of footage. Not every frame, but consistently present from day one. It had been there the entire time. Long before the forest went silent. Long before I knew to be afraid. I pulled every frame it appeared in and arranged them in sequence. Watched it move through 18 days of footage and fast forward. It was always distant, always tree line, always just at the edge of visibility. But in the sequence you could see it clearly doing one thing consistently, getting closer. Every single day. A little closer to my camp. Patient and deliberate like it had all the time in the world. On day 18 it was close enough that I could finally make out one detail I had missed on the small screen. It was carrying a camera. Pointed at my tent. The footage on that camera, whatever it captured, is still out there in that forest. I think about that every single night.